There are several ways that students can use the table for self-study. The simplest way is for students to explore structures by tapping on them to identify them. When a student taps on a structure, it will highlight the structure and annotate it. The entire structure will be shown, including portions of the structure that are deep or not visible from that particular view. For example, tapping on the splenius capitis muscle will highlight the portion of the muscle that is currently visible, while outlining the portion that is deep or not visible from this point of view. The student can then use the removal tool to remove overlying muscles so that they can gain a better understanding of the relationship between this muscle and those that lie superficial to it. Additionally, students can use the search function in the volume visibility menu to locate deeper structures or ones that they are unfamiliar with. For example, if they are unsure of the location of the semispinalis capitis because it's difficult to locate superficially, they can search for it using the volume visibility menu, and when they locate it, it will be highlighted so that they know which muscles to remove in order to better understand its location. Another way that students can use Table to Self-Study is by using flat colors to color code structures. Colors can be used to distinguish structures from one another, such as making each anterior forearm muscle a different color, or they can be used to demonstrate groupings of structures, such as all of the muscles that are innervated by the same nerve. This approach can help students see patterns in innervations rather than trying to just memorize muscle names. The new blood flow tool is another useful tool for self-study. Using this tool, students can trace the path of blood flow from the heart to a particular structure or region, or from that structure or region back to the heart. A single tap starts the flow of blood, a second tap highlights the vessels in the pathway, and a third tap will annotate the pathway. This tool may be very helpful for more challenging pathways, such as blood flowing back to the heart via the hepatic portal system. Additionally, flat colors can be applied to arteries, veins, nerves, and lymphatic vessels using the Settings menu. This can allow students to understand the relationships between the structures, while better enabling them to distinguish them from one another within a given region. The new histology linking tool may be especially useful for helping students to make the connection between gross anatomy and histology. With the histology layout open, tapping on a structure in the 3D anatomy will bring up any associated slides from our histology library. Here, students will see all slides associated with that particular structure. They can even use the pen tool to circle specific structures, or the text tool to label those structures, and then they can use the screen capture tool to save images that they can use to study outside of Table. Lastly, students can use the new quiz tool to test themselves. They can do this using a number of ready-made quizzes, or they can make their own quiz. Ready-made quizzes are organized by region and by system. Once a quiz has been chosen, they can select the type of quiz that they wish to take. While taking these quizzes, students can use the removal tool and/or scroll through the clipping plane in order to locate the indicated structure. Once the student has completed the quiz, they can view their results by tapping on Show Details. Here they can see which questions they missed, and they will also have the ability to export their results and save them to the desktop or to a USB drive. When the quiz tool first opens, it will build a quiz based on all structures that are currently turned on in the volume visibility menu. The student can customize the contents of the quiz by turning on or off specific structures. For example, if they only want to test on the digestive system, they can turn on just the digestive system structures. This may not be an ideal approach if the student wants other structures to be present as a frame of reference. In this case, the student can customize the quiz so that certain structures are visible but not part of the quiz. For example, we can turn the skeletal system on using the Volume Visibility menu, and then use the Customize feature in the quiz mode. Deselecting structures in the Customization menu will prevent structures from being tested on, but they will remain visible throughout the quiz. The last way to create a quiz is to create presets, which enables you to create specific views on which you wish to quiz. For example, you can set up one preset to show superficial structures, and another to show deeper structures. To create a quiz in this manner, create presets with the view you wish to quiz on, and turn on annotations for each structure you wish to be included in the quiz. If you have more than one preset, the presets will be quizzed in order, but the questions within each preset will be randomized. Once you've created your presets, export them and save them to your preferred location. Now open Quiz Mode, select Customize, Import, and locate your file to bring in your questions. If you wish to change the color in which structures will be highlighted, you can select that here. You can also change the name of your quiz by tapping Edit Name and entering a new name for your quiz. When you're ready to take the quiz, tap Apply. You can then select the type of quiz you wish to take. Pick Me and flashcards both present the name of a structure, which the student will have to then identify. Multiple choice will highlight a structure and present options. Game mode will allow students to compete with one another to identify structures. And highlight will highlight structures, and the student will then have to come up with the name of the structure.